本語生活の日本語 So which means daily Japanese. So in this life, we are going to guide you what you should know if you plan to live in Japan or you already living in Japan. So every topics cover useful knowledge for life in Japan. So you can learn about life in Japan and Japanese culture, learn the basic communication skills that are needed for the daily life and working in Japan. So whether you are planning to come to Japan in the future and want to learn what you should be able to do before you arrive, or whether you are already living in Japan or wish to check your Japanese ability and increase the number of things you can do, please check out our live section every Wednesday, 12 p.m. So this is the live sections where you can ask any questions you wish to know about. Okay, so we will do our best to provide answer based on our knowledge. So this live is provided by a 10 online Japanese school. As you know, I'm not Japanese. I've been living in Japan for 10 years now. So, and some of our company staff are also not Japanese. So we understand the challenges of the studying life in the foreign country. So such as language barrier, cultural difference, finding housing, yep, so making friends, and on. So in this Sitges no Nihongo, so daily Japanese live sections, we aim to share our experiences with you. So we sincerely hope that this live section will help you achieve your goal. So our last week topic was Japanese greeting. So how Japanese people greeting every day. So are they really say konnichiwa and sayonara every time? So you can watch the live archive in the link below, description link below, so or on our YouTube channel. Alright, so today is our second topics. So today is our second topics. So 日本で家を探す。今日のテーマは日本で家を探す Finding a home in Japan. Yes, finding a home in Japan. So if you are a foreigner who want to plan to live in Japan, first you need to know how to find houses in Japan. So renting a house or an apartment for a foreigner in Japan can be complicated, especially if you are first time and you're not familiar with the procedures, rules, and house searching lingo. So this live section intended to help you with the test of renting the house or apartment in Japan. We will look at the pros, cons, and costs of the main alternative. Alright, so first up, konnichiwa. First, let's do some warm up, okay? Let's do some warm up. あなたは今どんな家に住んでいますか? So 皆さんは今どんな家に住んでいますか? So what kind of house do you live in at the moment? So what kind of house do you live in at the moment? So do you live in the apartments, condominiums, terrace house? Please share, leave me a comment and let me know. So I'm curious to know where are you joining from and what kind of house do you live in the moment. So drop a comment and let me know. こんにちは。こんにちは。こんにちは。ありきさん。こんにちは。チズキンバ。こんにちは。はじめまして。こんにちは。So, as for me, I'm currently living in a cozy terrace house in Yokohama and working in Tokyo. So now I'm in Tokyo. So what about you? Please let me know. Please leave a comment and let me know. So what kind of houses do you live in and where are you joining from? Konnichiwa. So many people will wonder, is it difficult to find housing in Japan as a foreigner? Yeah, so finding a home in Japan for a foreigner can be either very simple or very complex. So you may need to consider for your Japanese language skill, but also your type of visa, so your financials. So a person with a good knowledge of the language, a stable job. and steady finances. Maybe even with the long-term visa guarantee, their stay in Japan will have not difficult to finding a condominium houses, not regular real estate agency, just as a Japanese citizen do. Okay. 今アパート住んでいます。ミャンマーから見てます。ミャンマーですね。はい、こんにちは。ありがとうございます。私はテラスハウスに住んでいます。テラスハウスですね。同じですね。私もテラスハウスに住んでいます。Traditional buildings where multiple housing units are contained within one structure is quite large. So each unit is typically owned or rented separately by the different individual or families. こんばんは。こんばんは。どこから参加ですか？こんばんは。私は日本語にできるだけ長く住みたいので家買う考えています。頑張りましょう。頑張ってください。頑張ってください。So this is mansion, okay? So mansions buildings often offer shared amenities such as elevators, a commons area like lobby, and also including the security systems. And nowadays, many mansions blocks have built in the urban area. They are generally more spacious and also higher price tag. So they also call tower mansions, tower mansions. Okay, and next is apato, which means apartments. Apato. So apato is a building. It's not big as mansion building. It's usually 2 or 3 floors high without any elevators. There are few units in each block, as you can see in the pictures. And many are built from wood. So people generally think that apato is cheaper than the mansions. So this is apato. And next is ikotate. Ikotate is a house. So in the countryside or rural areas, many people live in the ikotate. So many Japanese people, so when they are young, might live in apartment building in the city, but once they get married and start a family, they often move to the countryside and buy a ikotate, so a house. And also recently, more people want to live in the ikotate in the convenience part of the city. So because of this reason, there are more than 3-story ikotate houses are built in a small lot. So in the urban areas. Ikotate. And next,